The Sparky skin is finally inside of Piggy build mode. I have been so hyped for this. I've been so excited. And if you go check in the shop, if you want to find the Sparky skin, first you're going to go over into the skins extra menu. Now, at first, if you go all the way across, you're going to wonder like, wait, hold on a second. I don't see the skin anywhere here. Was it even added? First of all, make sure you're in a brand new server. You can use a private server in order to get access to the update immediately, basically. If you join a public server, it's probably going to be outdated and you're not going to find it. But Sparky's actually not at the very back here. I got confused too. If you go over to the left, just a little bit more. My monitor's over on this side today, so I gotta glance over. Look at this. The Sparky skin is finally real after all this time. I mean, it's only been a couple months, but still. And there it is. You can see the spider legs in action there. Now, this skin is actually going to cost you 1,000 coins. So it's going to cost a decent amount, but you're going to have a pretty banger skin to go along with it. So you can see here, there's Sparky all set up. And now we can go ahead and try this in the game. So I actually have my, my alt account here. We're going to go ahead and have it hop into the game. There we go. Now, we're going to go over and we're going to test out and see if we can find any secrets with the Sparky skin. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the house map. The house map has a special sort of thing that we're going to show off. We're going to test the skin on. So, we have the Sparky skin equipped. We got that already. We got to, we got to test out here. Can it use emotes? Can it go through special vents? Or just vents in general can it go through? And how fast does it kill players? How big is the hitbox? These are some of these are going to be some of the answers we're going to be, or questions we're going to be answering. More importantly though, I'm actually wondering how Sparky's going to move around. Is he going to crawl around like with spider legs, or how exactly is he going to work? Maybe he's going to move around just like he does in Megan. Well, we're about to find out right now. This skin looks really good. Look at how good this is. I love the lightning. I love how the neon lightning looks here. It looks really nice. You can see he almost has like this little bit of a waddle to him, which is pretty cool. I'm really glad how they did these animations and whatnot. And if we turn up the music here, we can go ahead and hear a little bit more of the music if you guys are able to hear. I like how the hands look. The hands are glowing a lot more. He's just very, very vibrant blue, which is really nice. You can see there he is. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the full animation here. First of all, this is his idle animation. You can see this is what it looks like. He's very jolty. I'm actually glad that they didn't go with like the default shakiness that he had. They gave him his own custom animation, which is really nice. So that's what that looks like. Now we look and see for the crawling animation going forward and backwards like this. Yeah, like I said, I really like the waddle that he has. The legs are just very in tune and very precise. Now, let's go ahead and find out. Can this skin use emotes? So we're going to go ahead and do E-Dance 1. No, I don't think it can. Let's go ahead and test to make sure. E-Dance 2. No. E-Dance 3. How about regular E-Dance? No. Alright, what about other emotes like E-Wave? Can it wave at all? No, I think this is a mesh skin. E-Wave, I almost did E-Wave too. E-Cheer, can it cheer? No. Can it do E-Laugh? And then I think the last one is E-Point. So, as far as we can tell, it seems like this skin cannot use any emotes. But, what else can it do? First of all, let's go upstairs over to my alt account here, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the hitbox. So we're gonna go over on this side. We got our victim here. We got him all set up. So we're gonna go ahead and walk into here. Now the hitbox is pretty standard, I would say. If not, maybe it's around the same size as Polly. Polly has a slightly larger hitbox. It's very slight, but sometimes noticeable here. So we're gonna go over. We're going to set this back to house. We're going to go over to player, set myself again. We're going to skip through these. Now, I want to do a kill time test. Now, for those of you who don't know, skins that take a shorter amount of time to kill people, their jump scare animation basically, are a lot better. A lot better. That means you can go kill someone and instantly move on to the next person. But if it's slower, like for example, Tio's jump scare is like 7 whole seconds, then it's going to put you at a disadvantage. So the question we're going to be asking ourselves here is, can you actually, can you kill people really fast? Can you be lightning fast with that Sparky skin? Does it live up to the canon? We're going to find out right now. Also, if I'm trying to think of anything else, I'm hoping, I gotta check and see if this skin is available in build mode. We'll actually check that right now after this, because for those who don't know, some new skins take a little bit longer to be implemented into build mode, just like how the Noli skin was, for those who remember a couple weeks back. And then maybe on a live stream, I'll actually test out to see like, hey, can he swim in water? Can he do some other cool stuff like that? I think that would be really cool. Alright, so we're going to go all the way up here, and we're going to do a kill time test. How long does it take for Sparky to, I almost called him Noli for a second. How long does it take Sparky to kill a player? Let's take a look and see. 0, 1, 2, about 3 seconds. Okay, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty standard with the rest of the skins. I think all skins in the game have a 3-second kill window, which is basically about on par. I think that works out pretty nicely. Alright, so we're going to go over to build mode, and let's take a look and see if this skin is available inside of build mode. So I'm going to load my autosave here, which I already have a base plate set up and all that. Let's go ahead and go in the shop, and let's take a look and see. So, is Sparky available inside of build mode? Taking a look here, yes he is! He actually is available inside of build mode right now. So, if you want to go ahead and play it, in fact, with him being in build mode, that basically means you can go over to the game, change bot skin, use my equipped skin, and now you'll have Sparky as the bot. So that's just one additional thing that's really great, really fantastic. You know what, while I'm in build mode, let's go ahead and just see if Sparky can win. Now, electricity and water don't mix, but does this new skin swim? Does it end up mixing? I guess we're gonna go find out right now. So we're gonna go ahead, start up the game here. We're gonna set this to myself. Okay, so we're spawned in as Sparky now, and let's take a look and see if Sparky can swim through water. Now, I believe by default this is an R6 skin. Let's take a look and see. Whoa. Okay, he kind of can. He's got like them jellyfish tentacles or something like that. It's kind of odd that he's like walking upside down a little bit. I kind of find that to be pretty funny. But here's something you should know with the Sparky skin. So when you try to swim in the water, look, I got no hands on the keyboard here. He'll automatically move up. And if you try and swim downwards, he has a little bit of resistance, but he can still swim downwards. Although it's gonna be a little bit slow. So just keep that in mind. You can swim up really fast, but trying to swim down is going to be difficult unless you just drop all the way over to the bottom like this. So I think that's kind of interesting. Yeah, like I said, he's just like one big electrical jellyfish, which I guess would make sense. Except for the fact that he is a rat. So if you want to see me do some myth busting, finding even more secrets with the Sparky skin, or if you just want to see more update content like this in general immediately as soon as it comes out, make sure you subscribe.